All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're ready for the weekend. We're gonna jump into some Namalsk today and just mess around for a few hours. It won't be a full stream today, I don't think. But jumping on early, and hopefully we can get some decent runs in on Namalsk. And usually it doesn't take too long to get something decent going, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good on your weekend. What's going on, Nasty? Bind, happy Saturday. What's going on, Bind? Charles, good to see you. Chris, Nathan, John, Jonathan, Tywin. What's up, boys? How you doing, nerds? Birdman, Deep, what's up, dude? This is crazy early, yeah. Yeah, I'm on a different schedule. Early EU friendly stream, yeah. What's going on, Arfin? Despise, good to see you. Doctor, bad trips. Freddy, what's going on, guys? All right, let's get to it. But yeah, I've just been getting my sleeping schedule back on track here. It's going to be going away for a few days, so I'm trying to get into a reasonable sleeping schedule. It's been kind of rough. It's tough to schedule yourself, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah, let's jump into a fresh character here. Ah, beautiful weather. Hopefully the servers aren't too bad today. They've been going up and down for the last few days, so seems like there's a back-end issue with some of the server providers. I'm not sure why, but all right. Well, let's go into Ismo. 8 p.m. That's right. Okay, so where are we at here? You streaming Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Probably not. I'm probably going to be traveling for Christmas. But, who knows? Maybe. I think I've done that before. Where are we at? We're outside of Jelavisco. I'm going to play some Namalsk today for sure. Nice. Yeah, it's, a lot of the servers have been having issues, so it's a little bit of a pain these days for some reason, but yeah, I'm sure they'll get sorted out eventually. How you doing, LQ? Let's go down to the houses down here. So we're shut down. Yeah, it's weird. So you got any snow over there, Ismo, yet, or what? Is it snowing in Finland? It's cold. What's the temperature? How you doing, Miss Britt? Minus degree? What is the temperature? It's in the minuses? Damn. Already, huh? Nice, Colt. Got a magazine. Oh, nice. Oh, even better. Mosing with a scope. Very nice. All kinds of loot over here, huh? Let's put this here. Not too bad. Hard up for space already, though. I want to take this water bottle. A bit of 9 mil. You're drinking a beer, nice. What are you drinking? 30 degrees in Kentucky. Wow. Still hot, huh? Maybe we go make a fire? Go make a fire in that barrel? It's gonna be a bit dangerous having this thing on us. But you know what? It is what it is. Could make a fire in this barrel here. Get it done real quick. Stella, 29 degrees in Buenos Aires, BSAS, Argentina. BSAS, Argentina. What's going on, Grim? Why don't you just say Buenos Aires, man? Oh, server's going down. Alright, first crash of the day. Usually goes right back up though, so should be alright. Oh, stabilized? I think we're good now. Okay. False alarm. False alarm. Just left the car show and got some Chinese food. Nice. Yeah, I saw that Ford GT, man. That's a sick car right there. Ford GT. Man, you must not sleep at all, huh? How many hours you been sleeping, Grim? About 3? You've been watching till like 3, 4, fucking 6 in the morning. This guy's going out to car meets. How many hours you sleep? About 3? Holy shit, dude. I don't understand you guys, man. You guys are nuts. Animal, yeah. You're an animal, alright. Still don't smoke meat. Too old for that shit, 7 million? Well, they say as you get older, the less, you know, you don't need as much sleep, but... How you doing, Alec? Someone's gonna come running in here. Home defense. Well, yeah, Grim, you gotta figure out. You gotta get to become friends with the guy with the Ford GT. Help him in his old age, and then he'll give it to you when he passes away. I need it. When I was a teenager, I could stay up all night and feel fine. Now I'm in my late 20s and late 20s. This guy's an old man already, huh? Late 20s, you hear that, guys? We got a boomer, ladies and gentlemen. Wash like the dishes. This guy's fucking 20 years old talking about he's old. Can't ever heard of someone say that late 20s. All the people in their 20s say that nowadays. Like, I'm fucking old, dude. I'm hurt. I'm 26. It's like, what? You ain't even 30 yet, man. You talking about Willis? Gotta get rid of that mentality, dude. This guy's defeated at 29. Wait till he hits 60. Hitting the big 3-0 next year. Oh, that's over, bro. Yeah, you're gonna hit 30. You're gonna stop celebrating your birthdays, and it's gonna be a depressing birthday party. You're gonna be like, oh. I haven't had a birthday party since I was like 14. Well, just 38, 37. There you go. Posting some pics in the Discord in my buddy's garage. Nice, yeah, I'll take a look. Fucking 26, dude. It's over for me. Ooh, another Colt spawn here. Look at this. This one's pristine though. Let's take the ammo to this one. Put it into this one. Since this one's damaged, probably gonna jam. Three bays full of classics. Was he rich or something? Alright, let's go find some Mosin ammo, huh? I haven't seen you throw a fox in the air. You just haven't been watching then. Been throwing foxes on a daily basis, man. Are you kidding me? Was you kidding me? Vodka. Alright. So over here is a good place to find Mosin ammo. If we're lucky. Let's go have a look. Maybe some 45. How you doing, Flamingo? Why sudden change in stream? I'm going away for a couple of days. 3 or 4 days. And I've been going, like, the stream schedule at night works in my favor. I've always been streaming at night, and I don't mind streaming at night. But I'm going away, so, you know, I go to bed at like 5 or 6 a.m. So it's not a normal schedule, right? So if you want to go and do normal things, it's kind of hard to do, so I decided to. The only reason I changed my schedule for now is just so I literally had to go from going to bed at like 5 to waking up at 5. So for the past few days it's been kind of rough. It's hard to change the schedule, you know. But yeah, I just did that because of this trip I'm going on. But I'll be back to normal schedule when I'm back, pretty much. Might take a day or two to get back into it, but Multi-millionaire, nice. What's going on, Retro? What's wrong with normal hours? Oh, for streaming, you mean? I just has to. It really just depends on a lot of things. So, I started streaming around 9 p.m. Because I used to work full time. So I'd have to stream after I got off, and that's how I built the stream over like a year or two, is being on at 9 p.m. That's the thing, you gotta stay consistent with the stream times, because you don't want to build a stream based off a certain time and then switch it up all the time, because it just messes with your numbers pretty much. So I've always streamed at night, and also it is a good time zone for me. Streaming all revolves around picking a good time and sticking to it, and then building your audience that way. So some people think like, oh damn, look at all this. You just missed them. Some people think you can just stream whenever you want, but that's just, you can do that, but it's, you know, chances of being successful are pretty much, you got to be smart about these things and choose times that are less populated and less competition and stuff like that. So it just ended up working out over the years that I've been late night guy, and I actually like late night, so works for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wake up at like 7 in the morning and play video games for 8 hours and then go work out and do all my other stuff. So it works out pretty good, but it really has to do with a lot of different things, right? It's just like any other business. You got to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just going away for a couple of days, so I decided to get onto a regular schedule because I got some stuff to do. But do you care when other DayZ streamers are streaming? Sure. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, majority of streamers don't do it full time. But if you want to be full time and you want to do it that way, you gotta. Oh yeah, all the successful streamers are very aware of who else is on and who else is streaming during your time and stuff like that. That's just, you know, that's just basic business sense, right? So for instance, when like someone, you know, bigger streamers are on, you're gonna get less piece of the pie. That's just how it is. And people tend to, not to sound really negative, but people are very, a lot of people don't even know what they want to watch. They'll just flock to whatever's at the top. You know what I mean? Oh, someone's here.
Oh. Hello, dude. What's up?
Whoa, what the hell? What happened?
Oh, shit.
You just spawned in?
Yeah. Oh.
You want a Mosin? Take the gun, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy wasn't talking. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I don't think it was loaded. That poor guy, man. He probably DC'd and then he probably DC'd and then tried to reconnect. Or he combat logged. Because there was dead bodies everywhere in there. I wonder if he got into a fight and he was about to die and then he just logged out. I'm gonna go with the combat log. You miss out on the East Coasters? Yeah, it's just, it depends, man. It all depends on who's on. So if I get on at 2 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. is actually the best time usually for me on Twitch. 2 p.m. my time. So that's 5 Eastern. But then it depends on who's on that day. So some days if I get on at 2, then it's going to be good for me. But other days it's better later. So it's all up in the air, man. It's very random. All you have to do is set yourself up, and then for success, right? You can't really control everything, so that's what makes streaming pretty tough. Is it's sort of out of your control to a certain extent, especially as someone who wants to be, you know. Streaming is not like, oh, you work the hardest and you have this and that and you get everything right. It's just, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of luck involved, and like I said before, it's just a lot of it is based on, you know, some people are looking for a certain thing to watch, and then other people are just like, oh, whatever, man. Whatever's at the top, that's what I'm gonna watch. So, and people want to have, like, you know, they want to be around where everyone is. It's kind of the same theory of, like, it's a bar downtown, right? There's two different bars. One has a queue of like 2 people to get in, and the other one is empty with like 1 old person drinking in there. Which one do you want to go to? 99% of people are going to go to the one that has a queue, right? Or has more people. That's just, it's like human nature, right? Yeah, it gets pretty interesting trying to decide all the different factors and stuff. Like I said, Twitch is the best for me from like 2 to 5 p.m. depending on who's on. But as of late, YouTube has been taking off like crazy. So for YouTube, the best time for me is like 5 to 7 p.m. start. So I've been deferring to YouTube for a while now, starting at 7 p.m. because YouTube has way more potential for earning and viewership and all that now. So if I were to do it strictly for Twitch, it'd probably be 2 p.m. starts every day. And that way you'd get late night Europeans, early morning Australia, New Zealand, all of NA. You see what I mean? So yeah, it depends. More potential or pays more than Twitch? Pays more than Twitch by a long shot now. So it used to be that Twitch was the only source of income that I had, and I was doing very well on Twitch. But a couple, like 7 or 8 months ago, they cut their ad revenue by more than 50% on Twitch for no apparent reason. I think they lost a lot of advertisers. So yeah, it's just drastically cut down revenue. So it kind of sucks, right? Imagine going to your job and losing like 60% of your pay. They don't say anything. It's just, you'd probably be like, wait, what the fuck? So for the same amount of work and the same amount of time, like, I don't really consider it work, but you know what I mean. That's a pretty big hit. And I think it that loss in revenue probably cut back streamers by like a very big percentage, because people that were barely making it by doing it full time probably can't afford to do it anymore. So I'm lucky. Like I'm totally fine where I'm at, but I'm lucky that I'd been multi-streaming to YouTube, and a lot of people were saying like, well, why are you multi-streaming? It's like, you gotta diversify yourself, man. Twitch could be gone tomorrow, especially with how the political climate is right now. So yeah, it's good to diversify, and it's a good thing that YouTube is taking off, and that's where I'm at. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle, you know. And YouTube is kind of up and down as well. It's hard to it's really hard to predict YouTube. I mean, one day you'll have 15,000 viewers, the next you'll have 300. So it's like, it's really weird. I don't know how to. There's no way to really fully understand it. You go crazy trying to understand it, but it does seem that 7 p.m. 5 to 7 is the sweet spot. So yeah, it's one of those things. That's the shitty thing about streaming. Like, you can put in the most amount of hours and have like a decently, you know, quote unquote entertaining stream, and play the game well and be, you know, talking to people and and you see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. Like, I could be in the worst mood and not want to play and then get on and YouTube, I could have fucking 6,000 people. Whether or not it's active viewers or not, it doesn't matter. I'm still getting paid for it, you know what I mean? So it's up and down. It's really hard to manage in terms of, like, I don't know, emotions and stuff like that. If you're not, like, an emotionally stable person, it's probably not very healthy for you to do, right? Anyway. How many Twitch viewers do you usually average? I literally don't even look at the statistics anymore. I used to average more, but because I've been prioritizing YouTube for the past like 5 months, the viewers have dropped on average. I don't even pay attention to viewers at all anymore on my streams, and I haven't for like a year or two, because it's just not really, for all the reasons that I just explained to you guys, it's not super healthy to be like addicted to things that you can't really control. So maybe I'll go on one day and I'll have, like I say, 15,000 viewers on YouTube, and then you think like, oh, I'm gonna have 15,000 viewers every day, you know what I mean? And it's not like that. And same thing with Twitch. I could average 3 to 4 to 500 on Twitch, or it could be 700, right? We still have like a good base on Twitch, but if I were to stream every single day for the next couple of months at 2 p.m., then my average viewers would be like 5, 6, 700 or something like that. In that ballpark, but it could be different depending on who's on, right? If there's a couple people that aren't on that day, then maybe we get the top spot, then we'll have a couple hundred more, right? So it's give or take. But obsessing over numbers is, I mean, especially now that the ad revenues is done, is not a good outlook on it. It's just a weird model coming from someone who's been doing a lot of blue collar work my whole life, right? You get paid this amount. That's stable, like it's good to have, right? But this shit online is like, 1 month you're making a lot of money, the next, I'm still making a good amount of money. But for instance, I like, a lot of people don't want to talk about this kind of stuff, but I don't really care. I'm pretty open with you guys. And September was a crazy month for YouTube. Like the earnings were nuts, to put it. And that's not me being. I hope you don't take that the wrong way. I'm not saying, oh, hot shot. Like, I'm just telling you, it's just out of the blue. September was incredible earnings on YouTube. And then the next month was like half of that, which is still good. So you see what I'm saying? The big fluctuations, and you're still streaming for the same amount of time. So it's, a lot of people can't handle that variability mentally, I would say. All right. But yeah, you got to be consistent for years to want to do this full time. But yeah, it's interesting. So I'm in a little bit of a tug of war right now with YouTube and Twitch. I'm just gonna go south with this, boys. I'm sending it. I won't be on for super long today, so I'm just gonna, let's try to get in the orb and barely got anything here, but we're gonna go with it. Hey, there we go. Mows them around, it's nice. So yeah, maybe I would stream earlier if it made more sense financially, but yeah, I don't mind playing at night. Something nice about playing at night, you know, getting all your stuff done during the day and then doing what you got to do at night. Seems to work pretty good. And also a lot of people sleep to the stream too, so I know you guys can't sleep without your background noise. You know. Oh yeah, that's squeaking nice. Yeah, it's cool to start your own, whatever it might be, right? Small little businesses, whatever, making your own kind of money. I've learned a lot, man. Because in school, they didn't teach me shit about taxes. They didn't teach me nothing, man. So I've learned a lot just from doing that. And also gained a lot of freedom, which is... It comes with inherent risk, but I'm really happy with everything, man. Like, being able to travel, doing a lot of stuff that I'd been putting off for years, you know what I mean? Because it sucks working at a place and you got ideas and you got plans and you got dreams, but it just never gets done, right? You just get stuck in the machine. It just keeps churning. And it also feels, you know, it's nice to have... I'm the kind of person that just wants to, you have to be motivated, but I think a lot of people are just kind of like, I'm punching in and I'm punching out and they're not really happy with it, but they don't really have the motivation or the drive to do anything else. So it's kind of a shitty spot to be in, right? But after working with people like that my entire life, that was enough motivation. Just working around people that were kind of, semi-miserable. It's hard to even see them smile. The only time they smile is when they have like a coffee, and then the rest of the day they're just miserable. It's like, man, I don't really want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. As long as you're doing good financially. Oh yeah. No, I'm totally happy with it. And like in the future, I'm just looking at houses right now, and once I get a place and once I start doing that, owning some property, generating revenue off of the property, stuff like that. Once I get that sorted in the next year or two, I'm gonna be branching out and doing some other stuff too. I'm gonna start an IRL YouTube. I've been planning that for years. I don't know about like streaming this consistently in the future. I'd like to do about 50% as much as I'm doing. If I can cut this in half, and like even at 50% as much as I stream right now, it would still be more than a lot of people stream. So it's like, if I can cut the streaming in half eventually and do some more YouTube stuff and, branch out a little bit, that'll be better, because it's, there's dead zombies here. It's extremely hard to stream this much over a long period of time. And it's not like, it's the mental that's tough. Obviously it's not physically tough, and everyone's like, oh, it's just a video game. It's like, well, come and stream for fucking 5 years straight. And it's DayZ's not like a relaxing game. It's, you know what I mean? So it comes with its own challenges. I've done really tough physical work, and so you gotta be cognizant of that. And it'd be nice to have a little bit more balance. And also the streams would probably be a bit better, I think. It's really hard to generate that drive to do it every day, right? A future millionaire. Oh, I don't know about that. But we'll see. True freedom is great. Oh yeah, being able to just do whatever I need to do whenever I need to do it. I don't have to really answer to anybody. Depends on what you're like, what your personality's like. Some people are better as like having directions. They're good at taking direction and just That's just not my personality. It's not that I'm not good at taking direction. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. I excel more at doing my own thing, and I can work really good with the team too. But I just feel like having to deal with people, like I mentioned before, gets exhausting after a while. How you doing, Wesley? There's somebody else around here, close. I don't know if they might still be behind us. Might be in that building, but oh no, there's dead zombies here. They gotta be like right up here, man. I'm killing zombies, so they should be up at this next industrial. I also feel like I bounce around. I've done a lot of different stuff. I feel like I'm in some sort of cycle, 4 or 5 year cycle. Do something for 4 or 5 years, move on, do something else. It's fun to bounce around and do different things, you know, experience different stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like I worked doing that concrete job, and everybody was kind of their own. It was really nice because everybody was their own person. You know, union position. Everybody showed up. Everyone had their own truck. There's like an ecosystem of responsibilities and things like that. Like everyone kept each other in check for the most part. And there was some. There's always going to be some bad apples and stuff, but for the most part, everyone was pretty cool, and everyone was their own person. And like you were just responsible for your truck and your load, and that's it. So you could like go in and talk to people and bounce around to jobs and move around. And that was a fun job. It's good moving around. I don't want to be stuck at the same position every day in the same place all day. It'll drive me insane. I like moving around and. It's a good job. No one really looking over your shoulder that much once you knew what you were doing. Truck driver, yeah, I drove, I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, but I did 5 or 6 years of driving the mixer truck. You gonna play Battlefield 6? No. No, probably not. I don't know, man. As far as like gaming goes, I'm pretty much just DayZ. Might play some Escape from Tarkov here and then, here and there, but I'm pretty, at this point in my gaming career, I'm pretty selective. Armor Reforger. I got like 1,000 hours in that. That's just DayZ adjacent. That's just kind of where I'm at. I wonder if those wolves are on that guy, man. We were behind someone. I wonder if he went to refugee. We might be hearing shots here in a minute. I'm guessing he's over here at refugee then. Like, maybe he just. Oh yeah, they're on him. You see that wolf? He's going into refugee. Yeah, let's go third party this guy. I wish I had an epi right here though. He might blast. He's gonna blast him, and then he's probably gonna run this way. Yeah, I'll probably play some EFT and stuff like that. Again, it's just kind of what we were talking about before in terms of. So you guys asked about schedule, and I explained how like the schedule works and how you have to kind of balance that. It's a balancing act, and it's a business, right? So people think that streaming is well. A lot of people have like a very naive outlook on it. You can treat it just like any other business, really. To those that do it full time, right? It's one thing if you want to just be hobby, do it like whatever. I'm just gonna turn the stream on and whoever comes, whatever. It's just not like to make revenue. It's a different outlook. So for people that play DayZ specifically, and that are that's the best way to grow an audience is to stay consistent with the game, right? So a lot of these EFT streamers, a lot of these DayZ streamers, they might play other games here and there, and dabble in it. But again, you have to look at like it takes a different level of consistency. So if you spent years building an audience, you're gonna lose a lot of revenue just playing another game. You know, like that's just how it is. Most streamers are gonna lose 25, 50% of the audience by switching games. That's just how it is. Some people will retain a little bit more. Depends on what kind of streamer you are. Are you like a personality with a webcam that's there to be like the butt of a joke, or are you like maybe more skilled? You know what I mean? Like it just depends. So that's another reason why people are like, oh, why didn't you play other games? Well, it's not that I'm like, I don't really have a lot of passion. If I want to play a game, I'll play it. But it depends on if it's makes sense financially as well, right? So there's different considerations. Do I want to go and play Battlefield 6 for 2 weeks and lose a bunch of money? Probably not. And do I want to half-ass it for like one day and just... I'm not saying I don't want to play it, but you see what I'm saying. And like after playing DayZ, man, everything else is ruined. That's just how it is. If you're a DayZ guy, it fucking ruined every other game for you pretty much. So, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. I'm very selective. I'm very, you're talking to a guy that I can't choose anything on Netflix because that's how fucking picky and choosy I am, man. Like, it's bad, man. I'll watch the same movies year after year after year. The movies I like, I fucking love them. The other ones, I can't stand it. So, it's just, that's how it is, man. Salar runners are probably... Well, yeah, and like all these like mega streamers, these guys are personalities, and these guys... it's weird. It's like they're almost like humiliation streamers in a way. A lot of the most popular people, like these XQC types and, you know, the Skibbity Riz, fucking whatever, these guys are playing a role. So a lot of them are just... And I'm not trying to detract from these guys. A lot of them are actually smart and they're doing it on purpose. But that's a whole different ballgame with those guys. Those guys are just like feeding and playing a character to a lot of the younger generation that's, you know, got the attention span of a fucking fly or something. And they're making so much money, man. So you can't really fault them that much, but that's just a whole different segment right there. But you kind of have to let go of your sanity completely for that. It's almost like a humiliation ritual. I don't know how to explain it. Like a lot, especially these, you know, out of shape, just... They sit in front of a webcam and they're just... How do I get the most reactions out of people? Like, it's fucked up, really, when you think about it, man. Because they pay a mental toll for that later on in life, I think. But I guess if you're making millions of dollars, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a balancing act. I haven't heard any shots over here, so I wonder if this guy is trapped by the wolves or he shot him with a suppressed gun. And if he's trapped by the wolves, they might re-aggro on me. Let's see if he's just... There he is. I missed. He's uncon. There's another guy up here. No, that was a tree. plate carrier, nice. Yeah, he didn't have a gun. Woo! Leave me alone! How many cuts do I have? 3? Oh boy. They have zero shame. Well, yeah, like I said, a lot of these people are... You might look at these younger guys or like mid-20s, really successful, and you look at them and you're like, these guys are idiots. A lot of them aren't, actually. Oh, there's a dude sneaking up. I'm getting shot at. There's someone else shooting. Woo! He's suppressed as well. I gotta grab that plate and dip, I think. There's 2 guys pushing up. Oh fuck, where's that body? Dude, another cut. Oh shit! This is not good. Oh, this is not good. I might have to take a tac nap here. Get up! Fuck! They're gonna push me and shoot me in this fucking hide here. I need to get a bandage and maybe I can just hold here and snipe them, but this ain't good. I'm gonna get blasted right now. Get out of here. Wound infection coming. These guys are gonna push up. Maybe we wait for them now. There was 2 of them, so I think they're gonna hear those shots and just keep pushing. Let's flank these dudes. Time for a little revenge. I got Harry. There's 2 guys. One was shooting suppressed. Oh yeah, sewing kit. Could use that too. McHuge, thanks for the 13 months. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, McHuge? There should be 2 guys coming down this way here. Dying to the cold and I got 2 heat packs, man. My shit ain't very good, but come on now. Chunked health. Fuck it. There's zombies up here still. Where'd those guys go? I wonder if they kept running down and trying to chase me down. Like following the shots. They might be over to my right now. I only saw the one guy. There was another guy shooting at me, so it might have continued. There he is. I think I hit him once. That's why he's hurt. I think I hit him on that first shot. That guy has a Mosin. Looked like he had a black plate. I think I might have hit him that first time I shot. Fuck. There should be another guy here though. Let's wrap around. How you doing, Flex? Funk Master Flex. Just in time for the new third parties to roll in. The fifth parties. Fucking zombies, man. How you doing, FX? Appreciate the bits, man. Alright, where's this last guy at? I know you're around here somewhere, buddy. Don't be hiding. Don't try to hide on me. That one guy we shot was real hurt, man. I think I did hit him. That one shot I took, but I was getting shot by someone with a bottle suppressor over here. Where is that guy? He's probably off to the left here somewhere. I don't know. Dude, there's just zombies everywhere, too. How come those zombies didn't aggro on those guys? Doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe we can get some clothes. This guy might be lurking around in these tents or something weird. There's a dead zombie there. Or maybe they weren't teammates? Pretty sure they were though. Hello? Some drop stuff right there. Maybe he left his buddy. He's like, you're too slow. You're hurt. I can respect it. You know what the funny thing is? The guy that we just killed, that might have been the guy that I gave the Mosin to. Remember that guy at the very beginning that I gave the Mosin to? Why do I have the feeling like that guy is the same dude? He looked pretty fresh to me. It's almost like he just took the Mosin and followed us or something. There he is. He's got a plate as well. There he is. Looting his buddy, huh? Been here a little too long though. It's probably people coming back now. Get ready for the 5th party coming in hot. Dude is just looting his buddy's body, huh? Defender vest. Arphinius, thanks for the 19 months. Yeah, thanks for the long-term support, man. Appreciate that, dude. We doing good? Ooh, SKS. So you got 2 Derringers. Two Derringers, huh? Alright. Saluted. Okay, time to scoop. Well, that was a fun little fight. 3 kills, not bad. Clean those boys up real good. You stream regularly? Oh yeah. All the time. I just stream at a different time, different freaking time zone usually. So this is a weird time for me to be streaming. I'm just trying to, I'm going away for a couple of days, so I'm trying to normalize my sleep schedule. I'll be gone for 3 or 4 days after this. But yeah, I usually stream later though, man. When you killed the dude and told him, yeah, I thought for a second that was him. I don't know though. The Mosin that guy had was the same one that I had. And the Mosin that I let that guy have didn't have the scope mount and stuff, so I think it's someone different. I just thought for a second maybe it was the same guy. Because that's happened before. You let someone live and then you give them a gun with no ammo, and then later on they end up killing you like 30, 40, 50 minutes later. You're like, wait a minute, that was the same guy I gave the gun to. What's up, Heifer? Patiently waiting for the update and wipe, also waiting for new expansion. Oh, DayZ, yeah. Yeah. You have to look at land. No. I'm doing that actively though. So right now the place that I want to live has a few places for sale, but I think I'm just gonna kind of wait. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. I might make an offer on some land there, but yeah, I'm just still in the market, looking around, you know. It seems like a pretty good market right now, to be honest. It's just crazy seeing all these houses posted for so much more than they're worth. Like, I get that people are going to... I think the problem is, like, let's say that a house, you want $500,000 for it, which is, like, very cheap here. If you want $500,000, then you post it for, like, $600. You know what I mean? Because if you post it at $500, then someone's going to offer you $400. So I think that's kind of where it is a lot of times. So people will post their thing, like there's this house, it's like 650. It sold for 500,000 in 2023. You haven't done any improvements to it. And the land hasn't gone up. It's gone up like 2%. So I don't know where you're getting that number from, but. So if you want 650, how about I give you 500? So it's, the prices are all out of whack, man. I don't know. They do these assessments on it. So the province says, like, this is what it's worth, and this is what the building's worth, and what the land is worth. Oh, that's all fucked up. No, I'm on the west coast. Are you looking worldwide? No, Canada. Just Canada. For now. Who knows, eventually maybe go live somewhere else for a couple of years. Philippines or Thailand or something. That'd be fun. Go live like a king in Thailand for a couple of years. But nah, I think I want to get some land here. Like I love it in this province in BC. It's one of the most beautiful places. So I really like the outdoors and stuff, but just, yeah, the housing market's pretty fucked. Amongst other things. But it would be nice to... I want to get this land and then build on it. So that's the goal. Unless something really nice comes up, that's what I'm looking for. That's something, maybe something I could generate, that could start generating income right away. You know, like a house with a... Some of these houses are coming with like extra suites. Or like a, you know, tiny homes on the property that they're renting and stuff. That would be pretty ideal. Be nice to get something and get a mortgage and then pay off the mortgage with a rental like right away. So essentially I'd be saving money by going to it. You know what I mean? I just want to stop renting at this point. I'm tired of renting, man. Just paying someone else's mortgage. It just doesn't make sense. I might as well just get into the space. I'm going to be spending the same amount of money on a mortgage that I would be on rent anyway, if not less. So it just makes sense at this point to... I just don't want to buy these old houses, man. Everything's old that's in the range that I'm looking at, so I don't want to buy a house that's built in the 1930s. It's like, oh, we updated it. Yeah, you put fucking new floors in. You know what I'm saying? You took IKEA stuff and you put it in there, and you spruced it up with some new paint. The house is 125 years old, bitch! It's 100 years old! And you know what that means? It's got a rustic feel to it. It's got character. So what you really mean is it's old as fuck. It's got mold and asbestos everywhere. It's got character. I'm not looking for character. I'm looking for value, bitch. I want a new house. I want to... Like, the only way to get value these days is to build. That's it. Why the fuck would I spend $500,000 on your asbestos-ridden house? I don't give a fuck if you just painted it. Well, in 2021, during COVID, my house went up 140%. Well, you're delusional. You know what I mean? That ain't 2025. It's a different time. Start making your prices reflect the time, okay? Anyway. So yeah, I wanted to I could be all in for like 400 grand and have multiple structures, multiple dwellings on a piece of land that's really nice. Everything new, fucking, you know, like everything that I want. So why not do that? I mean, I'm totally capable of getting that done. People just don't want to do the headache of dealing with all that stuff. I'll be my own fucking general contractor. I'm totally capable of finding people to do the work, and in the next like year figure out how most of the work is to be done anyways. Like if you're really passionate about it, you can figure out the basics of these things and have a better understanding of them. But people just don't want to do the work, man. They don't. I want to be involved in the construction of it, you know, and do a lot of it myself if I can. Because that way, if you own a property, I mean, what better way to own something if you essentially built it or were, you know, have a good idea of how things function? You don't have to do the plumbing, but if I could find someone to do, like, work along with them, you know what I mean? So if something goes wrong, then I know I have a much better understanding of these things. People are so, you know what I mean? They don't want to get hands-on. I'd rather have a good understanding of the plans and how everything's routed. And again, I don't have to be a professional Red Seal tradesman. I've done construction a lot, so I've already got my foot in the door, but yeah, it just seems that the only way to get a decent value these days is to build. HOA to terrorize people. No, eventually I'd like... So the way that I've been doing shit these days is I went from a big city to a smaller city to a smaller city. Now I want to move to a town. You know what I'm saying? That's my trajectory. And then eventually, when I'm older, I'm going to live in the damn woods. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. I'm gonna be that old dude living in the fucking mountains. Everyone's gonna be dating their AI robot girlfriends, drooling over their phone. I'm gonna be in the woods fucking muttering to myself, you know. Little kids these days, fucking get off my lawn type shit. Hey, I'm not saying I won't have a robot, but you know, it's just leave my robot alone. She has feelings. What's going on, Burke? Yeah. What about something like a correctly restored Victorian? No. I'm not saying, like, those are beautiful, but they also are super expensive, man. Like, actual character homes that are properly restored, you know how expensive those are? You're looking easy in the millions. I like those houses with actual character, like crown moldings and, you know, much higher quality builds. You step into an older era house with like all the nice staircase, and you know that has a really good value, much better than the cookie cutter bullshit that people build today. But what I'm saying is these people attach that moniker, the character title, to everything now. It's disgusting how they try to sidestep all that stuff. These fucking realtor types, man. I see your ad, like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to fucking spice it up, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know who falls for this kind of shit. Like, I get it, you're trying to sell something, but who the fuck? Who do you... I don't know. Maybe people are just dumb as fuck today. I think a lot of people are, actually. Unfortunately. I'm not claiming to be a genius, but if you're just of like average intelligence nowadays, you're probably ahead of the curve. Yeah, it's funny. It's like you place this shit on the market. You get a realtor As if you couldn't deal with all of it. Oh, someone might be down here. The zombie's kind of pissed. You get a realtor and then they have this price. Like, they give you this crazy price to list it at, and then your house doesn't sell for 300 days. I'm waiting for the right buyer. You're waiting to rip somebody off, is what you mean. And the funny thing is, you got these developers that come along. They got fuck you money and they just buy you out. That's what everyone's waiting for, I guess. No one gives a fuck about anything, man. Don't tell me you care about, like, the younger generation. You can still make a profit. And the housing market is so overinflated and totally used as a tool to get rich. It shouldn't be that way, really. It's okay to make profit and, like, use it as a business in some sense, but there should be a cap on the a lot of that stuff. But then again, if you own a house already, you don't really give a shit. Like I always say, it's either you are getting screwed over or you're screwing someone over. So pick and choose, which one do you want? I guess I'm gonna have to be part of the screw someone over side. You know? So be it. You wanna play that game? I'll fucking play the game. I will play that game. I'll put 2 fucking dwellings on one lot. And then I'll build on the other lot and I'll put 2 dwellings. I'll live in one of the dwellings and I'll make fucking 6 grand a month. Renting out a 500 square foot tiny home. I'll play that fucking game. Just you watch. Problem is that it works, I know. That is the issue. For sure. But yeah, no, there's a lot of houses for sale that aren't selling, man. I think it's definitely a decent time to be buying right now. I'm just looking at the market and looking at all these houses and they're not selling, man. Maybe it's time to accept a lower price. But I guess if they're not in a hurry to sell, they're just like testing the market, right? It really depends on a lot of different things. 30 acres in the hill country. I hired a contractor to build them. It is nice to live in something that I designed. Oh, nice. You did that? Hell yeah. That's smart, man. Especially in Austin. I think there's a lot of people looking for housing there. 30 acres. How much do you pay for that? If you don't mind me asking. See, where I'm looking is about 2.5 hours away from where I am now. And you can buy bigger lots there. And then there's other places that are a little further. There's like 30 acres, 10 acres, 15. The problem is that the good internet, right? So I'm trying to find a balance between living in a smaller place, like that town I found. It has fiber right to the house, so that's like one of the bigger things for me. So at this point, I wouldn't even mind buying the property, doing what I said, building and renting and stuff, and then eventually selling the whole thing and then taking that profit and eventually going out to the woods when, like, maybe in 10 years the Starlink is going to be even better, right? Not going to be streaming for the rest of history anyway, so it's just more of like a next 5-10 years thing. But it's exciting to think about building for me, for whatever reason. I've never been super passionate about that for whatever reason, until it involves myself, I guess, in a weird way. It's funny how your attention and your passion can be like ignited just because of that. I don't know how to explain it. I've worked in construction. I didn't give a fuck about anything. Like, done concrete, I've done all kinds of stuff, renos, demos. Man, if I would have applied myself, I probably could have my own damn company by now, for sure. But I'm like neck deep in it now. looking into everything, man. Electrical, plumbing. I have a decent understanding of concrete already. Framing, metal buildings, insulation. It's a lot more exciting. Yeah, I never thought about it, man. I just never, well, I did, but I never really seriously. I've just been busy doing other things. Like I was telling you with the streaming, it's like I finally caught up on a lot of stuff that I've been putting on the back burner, and it takes a long time. It takes time to get these things done. But once those are done and you're in a good position where you're not worrying about other stuff, then you can start to excel in other areas. Oh yeah, no, Bacon, this is it's verified. So Telus has it's not 100%, but before I even go and look at an area, it has to have fiber. So Telus, the company that I'm with, they have it online, like you can check online, and it's like 99% accurate. Obviously, before I were to buy the land, like I've already gone and seen it, but before I'd buy it, I would talk to Telus and do that. But I checked the address beside the lot, and you can bring fiber there, and usually they don't have that unless, and like a lot of times it'll say no, but you actually can get it there. I think they're very reserved with that, but I know for sure that the area that I'm talking about has fiber run through it. But I would have to do like 100% check and get a technician to come out and before I were to buy it, for sure. But yeah, that's been one of the biggest challenges. Fuck, man, it's easy to find land. It's not easy to find land with fiber. That's tough. And like the lots are way smaller inside of the town, obviously. There's some big fucking lots out there, dude. Sick lots, man. Like right on the lake. But they're a little, they don't really have good internet, so. $1,100 cash 8 years ago? 1,100? Or, sorry, not 1,100. 110,000. That's it? For 30 acres? I was offered 1.4 million 2 years ago. You didn't sell for 1.4 million? Brother, what? You could have retired off 1.4 million. You could take 1.4 million and go and fucking live in Thailand like a king for the rest of your life. That's crazy. Damn, man. What a deal. 110,000 for 30 acres. You can't even get an acre for 100 grand here, pretty much. Why is he live now instead of night? Because I'm going away for a couple of days, so I had to redo my sleep schedule. I went from going to bed at 5 a.m. to waking up at 5 a.m. That's rough, son. Call them back, man. 1.4 million? That's a lot of money, dude. Ask for 2? God damn, dude. $1.4 million? And then it gets, that would get taxed, I guess. But there's no income tax in Texas, right? But there's state tax? I don't know, it's fucking whatever. There's like a state tax, but there's no, or wait, no, there's federal, but there's no state. Right. Oh, they will offer more? Oh, it's not too far away. Yeah, they're gonna build around. 30 acres is a lot of land, though. I mean, okay, what's going on over here? fighting in the woods. Risky business. I'm gonna walk right into a gun. Well, there's a grenade that went off over here. I heard pistol shots. Is that a bear? Oh, dude, I think someone died to a bear. There's a bear right over here. You think the guy tried to shoot the bear with a pistol and then he threw a nade at the bear? Right? Shot it a few times with a pistol and then threw a nade at it. You see someone doing that. Where's the body then? Where'd you hide the body, bear man? There's gotta be a body over here somewhere. Oh, never mind. You hear that, buddy? That's up at the church up there, I think. Come on. I don't know if I want to go up there right now. The storm's about to kick off. Didn't expect him to aggro on me from there. I wanted to make a bear headdress, but this guy up here is just making noise for the sake of making noise. You just making noise for the sake of making noise. Yeah, that kind of sucks with the mineral rights. I don't know how any of that works, but you own the land, but you don't have mineral rights. Like, I don't think in BC where I live, from what I heard, I haven't checked this out, but I don't think you get any rights to anything below the surface. And the funny thing is like, I mean, don't they have enough oil as it is? Why don't they just go and invade another fucking country? Do some false flag shit. Gulf of Tonkin. Just go invade another country. Who gives a fuck? That's the MO. That's the fucking game plan as for years. Just go fucking invade somewhere that has more oil. They gotta get the Ukraine shit. Yeah, well, Ukraine, man. You know what the thing is about Ukraine? Ukraine is some of the best fertile land, especially over there. It's extremely valuable land for crops and stuff like that. It's got a lot of minerals and stuff and resources. They want to get the contract to rebuild it, man, big time. BlackRock and State Street and shit. Oh yeah, they want to get their hands on that for sure. Oil, oh yeah, and like the ports, right? Having access to the ports is a big deal. Ukraine is exceptionally valuable. Out of all the former Soviet states, Ukraine is by far the most valuable. It's not even close. Snake Island? Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's always so like, they're like, well, why does Russia want Ukraine? Da, da, da. We want Ukraine in NATO. Yeah, that's probably not going to go over well, man. That's probably not going to go over well. Eh? That's the hard thing for a lot of people to understand. They don't understand that, you know, Russia and Putin and shit, they're going to have their own agenda. They're going to do what's best for Russia. And the US is going to do what's best for the US. And that's just hard for people to understand, you know. Gulf of Mexico used to go to Austin? Gulf of Mexico? What is the Gulf of Mexico? I believe you got the name wrong there, buddy. Not very hard to comprehend. Oh, it is, though. Oh, it is. People don't think logically, they think emotionally, right? It's not good or bad, it's just... the West gets access to Ukrainian oil, it's going to completely screw over Russia's oil. Oh yeah, I mean, Russia's like the most sanctioned country in the world, right? These days. Yeah, Russia definitely needs to, for their survival's sake. Most of Europe still buys their oil. No other choice. Right, right. Yeah. They're like, oh, we sanction them, but we still need them. And then there was that one. What is it? It wasn't the Keystone Pipeline, was it? What was that one that up there that was that weird one? Where they said that like Russia blew it up? Which one was that? Nord Stream, I don't know. What happened with that anyways? Or what was the narrative on that? I just assumed Ukraine would get steamrolled by Russia. No, you just I don't think you understand. I think the gist of it is, if Russia wanted to, okay, they could crush Ukraine easily. Now, that's going to upset some people, but that's the truth. Russia doesn't want to destroy Ukraine, man. Ukraine is extremely valuable. There's no sense in Ukraine used to be part of the former Soviet. It was a former Soviet state, right? It was basically part of Russia. And a lot of people there see it as part of Russia. They don't want to destroy Ukraine. They want it for its resources and stuff like that. It's a very complicated topic, but people think that like Russia's trying to destroy Ukraine. It's not trying to. They're trying to do the least amount of damage, man. Trust me. If they wanted to go all out, they'd fucking destroy it in a day. Like, that's the thing. And then people are like, "Oh, Russia's not the power." There's so much fucking propaganda, man. It's crazy. And everyone looked at Russia as like this big powerhouse, and they are, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's a give and take. They're not literally trying to go in there heavy-handed and destroy the whole thing. That doesn't make any sense. They want it as an asset. Why the fuck would you destroy it? They need the infrastructure, yes, of course. So it's a tug of war, right? But the Western media is like, oh, Russia's fucking weak. You know what I mean? Russia can't do shit. It's like, yeah, because, well, maybe stop funding Ukraine then and giving them all the weapons. We don't want a war, but we have to give them weapons. We got to get money out of this somehow. So much money going over there. It's fucking nuts. You want the war to stop? Well, stop fucking funding everything. We can't let Russia win. What, you think Russia's gonna lose? What the fuck? You're so wrong, man. Yeah, I know it. It's gonna upset you. You know? Hey, you can have your opinion too. It's okay. But there's a pretty good chance that you're brainwashed. I'm sorry to say. You're an emotional thinker. You're not logical. I know it's gonna upset you. That's why I said it before. No, you're upset. Separate Russian government. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, Russian people are great. Ukrainian people are great. People aren't their governments, man. People need to learn that as well. Big time. Yeah, it's a complicated topic, but these people have been playing their war games for years, man. The Russian government's going to do what's best for Russia. And the U.S. is going to do the same thing. And that's just the reality of it. People look at politics as if it's like good versus evil. That's not how it works. They have such a Disney, it's like a fucking Disney version. That's not how the world works, man. These people that are at the top of these governments are ruthless. That's how they get to these positions. And they literally don't give a fuck. Like, people think that they play by the same rules. That's not how it is. But people are very naive. They want to think that the world is a good place and that everyone's like, considering all this stuff. These people don't give a fuck, man. A lot of them are just like figureheads. They think the president is like the most powerful person, blah, blah, blah. No, man, it's the people that fund these people that are really pulling the strings. Look at all these big companies, man. These people are like, they're behind the scenes. They're pulling the strings, man. It's just how it is. Israel, yeah, I mean, fucking Israel has so much pull and sway in the world. It's kind of crazy, man. And saying that doesn't make you an anti-Semite. It's just, that's what I mean. Emotional thinking, right? Say anything bad about Israel, you're an anti-Semite. You say anything bad about Hamas, you're fucking this and that. If you don't say free Palestine, you're a fucking bigot. You know what I mean? It's just, you gotta look at it logically, man. That's all. It's not that crazy to think about. You're trying to starve yourself. Well, I can't eat this right now because I don't have pills. I'm waiting for the storm to hit, so I can't go outside right now. I can't eat this until I find pills, so. No, I'm not trying to starve myself. I'm totally aware of what's going on. I know you're not, but don't worry, everything's under control. I can multitask. People do bad things. Well, the whole premise of good and bad is kind of flawed in my opinion. That's what people want to believe, man. They want to believe the facade of the presidents. They want to believe all of this stuff. I think the reality is way darker than people want to admit or will understand. So that's just it. It's not a good and bad thing, dude. It's what's best for them. It's what's best for Russia. The best thing for Russia is that they have control of Ukraine. That's it. That's as deep as it is, man. It's not about good and evil. It's not about how many people die. It's not about your feelings. It's not about your Twitter bio saying, oh, Slava Ukraine. You can't even find fucking Ukraine on a map. You people don't give a fuck about Ukraine. You never did. The majority of you. Shut the fuck up. And if you really do care, then go and fucking fight there, man. Go die there. No one gives a fuck. You think you're some kind of freedom fighter? No, you're not. You don't understand the area, the region. You don't understand the turmoil that's been there forever. Fucking, this is way deeper, and it's been going on forever, man. It's just the reality of it. Couch warriors. Oh, they're the fucking worst, man. Worst. That's what I mean, though. It's just such a naive take. And people get so offended if you even talk about it, but it's like, I don't think people realize how little these other people care. It's, to them, they're not worried about these things of like good and bad. It's just, do they get the outcome they want? People need to realize this, man. These people are cold. They don't think the way that you think. Yeah, if you realize this, then you can start to understand the world a little bit better. That's all. People are very confused, man. They're like, why is this happening? Why? Everything is just smoke and mirrors a lot of times. It's good versus evil. You really think the US is the fucking good? Really? Well, compared to Russia, well, it's like, you see what I mean? It's fucking complex, dude. A lot of these people are not good. They don't get to these positions of power by being good. They have good connections. They have a lot of money. That's how they get to these positions. And trust me, these people don't give a fuck about you. They put a facade up like they care. Well, Donald Trump's gonna save the world. Donald Trump doesn't give a fuck about you. He never did. You've never met anybody that's has a bigger ego than him. Trust me. He doesn't give a fuck about you. And guess what? He's probably the better of, the better option out of the other option. Because you only get two, right? So that's the most fucked up part about it. You get two options, both of them are fucking bad. But he's the lesser of two evils. So how does that make you feel? Is by far the best option. Yeah, exactly. It's nuanced, man. If you like Donald Trump, he's way better than the other options. Are you fucking retarded? I think you're a retard if you think otherwise. Ooh, Kamala Harris. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Oh, don't talk about politics. This is just reality, folks. Whether you want to believe it or not, or I don't know what people believe these days, but then again, it's 2025, right? You can live in your own fucking bubble as long as you want. But hey, look at all the changes in the world right now. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Alright, let's see if we can find some pills so we don't starve here. That's all I'll say. I mean, don't hold back, man. Bigger stick, yes, well, 100%. Good point. Yeah. The victors, they write history, man. That's it. Oh, it's not right that this tribe came in and destroyed the other tribe. No, that's the reality of it. That's just how it goes. That's how it's always been, man. No, I can't eat the bear right now because I don't have pills. It'll make me sick. So the predator meat will make me sick. I'm gonna go up here and find some pills, hopefully. We should be alright. It takes quite a while to lose health when you're starving, so... I could technically eat the pills, but it's gonna make me sick. So they changed something a couple updates ago. So they added foxes and rabbits, so like little smaller game that you don't need pills for. But the wolves and the bears make you sick if you eat them. I don't know if it's meant to be like trichinosis or something, their take on it, but I guess it was, they wanted to change it up to make it a little bit harder, maybe a little bit harder to survive, as opposed to relying on, especially in maps like this where the wolves and the bears are kind of like around all the time. You know what I mean? I mean, half the time that I'm in the south, I'm fighting wolves. So it would probably be almost a little bit too easy, especially for a map like this, to survive, as opposed to like going hunting and stuff. So it's a pretty good mix. I actually don't mind it. A lot of people hated on it, but I mean, the fact is there's a lot of foxes and rabbits around too that you can find. Hopefully we don't get sniped here. There's a good chance that we find pills in these cars. Pistol shots behind me. Dude, this guy is weird. I wonder if that's... Oh! Ooh! 3-man squad. These guys are fighting wolves. I thought that was like a 5-man squad, dude. Look at these guys. We gotta go hunt them. I need pills first, though. Those were the guys I heard with like the grenade and stuff earlier, shooting pistols. It's crazy how we can hear that from that range. Sounded like a pistol to me. They'll come here. Yeah, they're going pretty slow, those guys. I hope they go down to uranium, but they might be going up the hill. Yeah, they're going up the hill. This guy's hurt. Look at him. Woo! They're going the other way. We can go hunt them down, though. I just need pills first. Kind of a weird way. They're going to like Beachitary or Terra Island or something. They might be kind of noobs. They might be lost. We need to help the noobs, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like someone looted this recently. And I can't use Tetra for the pills. For the substitute, huh? I need multivitamins. Damn. What's up, Jankowski? Christian, what's going on? Shit. What to do? What to do? Just kind of banking on those spills being there. I could try to find. I wonder if they cut up all those wolves. I could try to find like a fox along the way, but I'm gonna have to cook it up and it's gonna slow me up quite a bit. If I want to catch those guys. But that one guy's pretty hurt, so they're probably gonna be stopping for a fire pretty soon. There's a bunch of vehicles here though. Let's check this. Whew. Come on now, DayZ. Come on now, DayZ. Yes. Good game. All right. Take a pill. Now we're good. Let's go find those guys, huh? Yeah, there's 2 medic rooms here. But the chances of finding the pills in the medic room is pretty low. Ironically. You can find tetras and stuff, but tetras won't help you. Dying of the cold now, though. Darn it. You think I'll be alright if I just kept running, but... Come on. What's going on, LQ? Could make a torch over here or something. I'm gonna catch up to those guys. They're gonna have to have a fire soon. I could cut up this and make a torch. It's a bit of a risky play, but will a 1 rag torch give me the buff? Sacrifice the face mask for it. If I had an epi or 2, man, that'd be sweet right now. Let's run my way up there. Chances are they went to that heli, but there's like a beachitary military base down there. I wonder if that's where they went. It's a weird place to go, though. Damn, 4 rags out of this bad boy? Oh, son of a bitch, dude. You gotta be shitting me. I got a pill in my system and I'm sick. These drugs ain't working, doc. Dude, look how OP these torches are. This is ridiculous. You just place it down and it's like inside of your body. Let's see how fast we get the buff here. Doesn't even make any sound. Doesn't give off any light. It's pretty wild. Hmm? Oh. Active tonight, well. Holy shit, we almost have the buff already. Yeah, these are broken. Why have I been making regular fires? I don't know. I tried to hold out for the longest time to not do these torches, but man, oh man, this is... It's pretty wild. How'd you start playing DayZ? I just saw some videos online and it's like 2016. Shots everywhere. We got shots on the far side. Got shots up here. Yeah, so I started watching videos in 2016, I think, and then I got a PC in 2017. So it's mostly from YouTube videos that I saw. Yeah, I didn't get the buff, but it definitely gave us enough to keep us going. I think if I would have sat there for... Damn, we got a bunch of shots over here. Do you think those are the same guys? This is going to be real dangerous running up here. Marco Polo shit going on here? That's right. But yeah, you can get... I'm already going to be dying to the cold again, but... We just cut up a lot of rags and... See how fast you lose that heat though, especially if you don't have... Even if you have good clothes, it just seems... Alright, let's risk it. I wonder if those guys circled back, man. It almost seemed like they were lost to me. So I don't know. Yeah, they didn't even cut up those walls, really. Just one of them. You gotta risk it for the biscuit, that's right. So where did these guys run off to? They were running up this way. Surely they would have looted this heli. And then I think they went down to the... Unless they turned around. I don't know, it's weird because that one guy was hurt so bad. Let's check this heli and maybe I can make another torch because I'm dying of the cold here. Oh, so you haven't been playing it for very long. Neutralize, huh? some dead zombies here. Can't even grab these sticks. So maybe they killed the zombies, they despawned, and they haven't respawned again. Oh, Livonia, yeah. Oh, you can't grab these sticks, huh? Weird. I thought you could get the sticks off of these. No way to get sticks up here? Yeah, they came here. So they came up here. Did they go down to A2 after? Oh, I'm hypothermic. Shit. I don't think they would have gone to A2. That would have been pretty crazy, but my guess is they went down this way. I'm gonna die fast from this hypothermia when you're flashing like this. Unless they went right and went down to A2, which I'd be kind of surprised by. Yeah, yellow health. Get another torch going. Let's see if I stay a little bit longer that I get the buff. The actual buff. Didn't know Chernarus is a map for the first week. Yeah. That's a lot to learn, right? When I first started playing, Chernarus is the only map. Well, maybe if those guys went down there, they'd be coming up this way now. I mean, they might have went to A2 though, so. This place that we're going down, there's a little military down here. Down on the beach. It's one of the least visited places on the map for me, for sure. Barely go out there. You never know though. This thing not working anymore? See, I don't seem to be getting the buff. Well, that's working. Just flashing right now. Give it a bit more time. That sounds about right. What's going on, D? Used to build the sickest DayZ armor mod too for freestanding bases, so yeah. Damn, huh? Back in the days. Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna get the buff from this or not. Do I have the buff? Why is this so buggy these days? I can't even tell. I think I have the buff. It's not flashing, but I can barely see it. Yeah, it's such a shame that this heat buff system is so janky now. It really just screws this map up completely. Yeah, so I think we have the buff now. That's really quick. Alright, should be white health here in a second. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch these guys leaving that military and going up this way. There we go. This fog ain't helping though, is it? Alright, well hopefully these guys are here. You see some dead zombies or something. Otherwise they might have just went to A2 or went to Terra Island or something. But no, I guess they didn't come here. Well, let's see if we can get a face mask at least. Grab some rags for our next fire in 5 minutes. Yeah, already freezing to death, pretty much. So that's how long the buff lasts, man. Run down the hill and your buff's gone. That's so crazy. That is wild. So broken, man. Yeah, it really sucks the life out of the map. Any of the cold maps. Maybe that's one of the reasons why less and less people seem to be playing these cold maps. It's gotta be it, man. Imagine being new to the game. It'd be super annoying trying to manage it. Yeah, that's why I just put off the fires all the time. You just gotta do torches every 5 minutes. It's crazy. Yeah, you think that like the guys, you know, Sumrak and that would want to look into it and fix it for the sake of Sakal and Namolsk. You know, they put a lot of work in these maps. I think they could revert the system back to a single buff system, right? So it makes me wonder, is it just that it's too difficult to do? Or are they just too, you know, like, just whatever, don't really care? Makes you wonder. Oh boy. You up here? Nice, there we go. Ooh. Snare trap. Yeah, there was a green helmet there. Should have taken it. Could go up and grab it. Old dickhead helmet. I just don't think it suits me, you know? Where is it at? Is it one of these, huh? There we go, much better. Oh, pastries, thanks for the 27 months. Appreciate that, dude. Said a massive resub. Hope you're doing good, man. Oh no, it's all good. This one's better than the other one too. So that white one's pretty visible, so this is probably a better option anyway. But no, it wasn't one of the. I saw it originally. I just didn't really care for it that much, but it's a better option. Alright, over to A2 then, I guess. Dirty Realm Magazine. No, Christian, I'm just streaming early for today. I'll be back to streaming at night, next stream. Wife wants to go for cocktails? Nice, man. Have a good night, dude. Have a good one, buddy. Some cocktails, huh? How's your back? It's a lot better, man. Still working on it, but it's a lot better now than it was. I wonder, is it even possible to get more? Did they change the system back to one buff? Because I don't even see how you'd get more than one buff. But I wonder if you have to be inside for that, or... Because I don't even see the second one. Maybe that's only Sakara? I don't know if that ever was a thing on them all, so I don't know. Alright, that sun should burn off the fog. Probably gonna have wolves on us soon, I would imagine. Could use some wolves actually. Wanna check out A2, I guess? Why not? I usually stream late night NA. So like 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific till early morning. Damn, look at that. Part of the world are you from? Bizzle Rizzle. Bizzle Rizzle. East Coast NA, okay, gotcha. So it's what, almost 4 p.m. for you? 3:45? Bizzle, rizzle, drizzle. D-bizzle for rizzle. Nice. Yeah, so I would be streaming at, like, starting at 10 p.m. your time. Probably when you're sleeping, man. Always up late? Okay. Gotcha. What's your favorite map? Oh, jeez. Is there only one of these guys? No. What'd I tell you about wolves, dude? There's probably gonna be some zombies around. Yeah, favorite map? I don't really have a favorite map. I like them all for different reasons. I played a lot of Namalsk. Played a fair bit of Chernarus, Livonia. Pretty much every modded map you could think of. But yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. Most amount of hours is on Namalsk, so. Yeah, the alpha. Problem is, if you do that, they'll just re-aggro on you in like 10 minutes. Usually the last one in the pack tries to run away. So if you let them run away, then they'll get you later. Oh yeah, 15 wolves. I believe it, man. Yeah, and Namalsk has been brutal for wolves lately, man. Just brutal. I'm talking just 2-3 packs in a row. Yeah, it gets you screwed over a lot of times on this map too. You'll be coming into a place just like this, and then the next thing you know, you gotta give up your position to fight wolves. It's not bad if you have a suppressed pistol, but yeah, it's tough when you're in the open sometimes. Can't really get away. Yeah, we did yesterday, D. Yeah, sometimes you can kite them along a little bit. If it's just like one or two, you can bring them along like pets. But if it's all five or whatever, it's and you start getting cut, they'll hit you in the head a few times and then that's it pretty much. But yeah, you can done that before where I just like kept one with me for 25 minutes and it was just following me around like a little minion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it ended up aggroing on somebody else. Like, it'd be sick if they just attacked the zombies. How sick would that be? Just kite them around until they attack zombies and dip. Yeah, too good to be true. True. Oh, there's a storm happening right now, I think. I wouldn't mind trying to jump in the orb. Should probably go and hit the button. Ooh. Yeah, there is a storm. Okay. Well, let's run. Got 2 filters, right? Yeah, I think there is that hidden bone stat. Wolves oftentimes will hit you in the head. That's why if you get attacked by them, not a bad idea to take your head torch off. Because they'll ruin your head torch a lot of times, and if they hit you in the head a few times and you got a helmet and then like they can kill you in like 2 or 3 shots if you don't have a helmet. Or if you're lower health, they can like one tap you. And sometimes over time, if you take a lot of beating on that character and even if you're full health, you can get like one tap by them. Oh man, I wonder if someone hit the button already. Oh, I guess that's answers my question. I wonder if this guy's going to hit the button or if he hit it already. It's a good sign though. I want to say the button's hit. Should really go and verify, but if someone's down there, I heard shots down there. They're probably gonna go and hit it, I would assume. Never safe to assume though. It's usually best just to let them hit it. Jump in and loot everything and dip. Well, we're gonna see. Let's go see if this button's hit. This is a bit of a long run too. Pretty long run for the button. Wait a minute. That's not hit. Come on, man. Should have known. Oh, it's hit. Never mind. We are in business. I think it's gonna be pretty close, man. I hope we make it. I think we should make it, but this is gonna be close, boys. I'm running all the way, man. We die, we die. Ain't no stopping. What's going on, guys? Come on. Man, this is gonna be close. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Here we go. It's gonna be a butt clencher, yeah. Yeah, we're cutting it pretty close here. Drop loot over there. All right. Man, oh man, I almost wonder if it's been looted already. Oh, server reset. What? Dude, no way. The timing's crazy. You turn, yeah, no, it's on purpose. It's just so loud in there that oftentimes it like reverberates in my mic and shit. Can't really hear that much anyway. We should be back in here. I wonder if it's gonna kick us out. Damn. The purpose throwing stuff in the orb. Well, if you take frag grenades, for instance, if you throw them in, it can kill people. So it'll go to like, cause sometimes you spawn on top of people, and you don't even get the chance to shoot. So like you'll go in and you'll be in like a T-pose position for like a second or two. So if you have a bunch of frags, it's not a bad idea to toss them in the orb, because it'll go in and it can kill people. Like I've killed people that way. So it'll go to one of the spawn points, and if someone is in there camping, like you jumped in, it might end up falling by them and killing them. And it's pretty good tactic to just toss them in if you have them. It's pretty rare to get kills that way, but. And also it makes a noise every time he goes in, so maybe it tricks them into thinking there's more people jumping in. Alright guys, this is going to be weird. I don't know if it's going to try to teleport us out, or I don't know what's going to happen here. What's up, Piro? Oh yeah, Grim, it's a lot better when it didn't. Oh no, we're in. Okay. The sequence is not going anymore, obviously, though. Sucks for the fights in here, too. I don't want to, like, fight anybody in here on these circumstances, really. Exactly for that reason. I think he spawned right behind us. I should have waited and let people spawn in first. The guy spawned in right behind us. Damn, dude. Yeah, so in those circumstances, it's probably better to wait and just let everybody spawn in. But shitty timing with the server reset, man. Awful timing. Yeah, it's all good. That's on me. I should have just waited. I was literally saying that too as I was doing it, because there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. I think they were already in. So they probably had looted already anyways. I was probably not going to get much gear, but... Dude, I think the guy spawned in right behind us. I could hear... I looked down on the ground and I heard someone spawn behind us. Shitty, yeah. Like I said, next time just... If you're ever in that scenario, just... better to wait it out. You know? Wait like... couple minutes, just let everybody spawn in, and then you can have a better chance of survival. So that's kind of on me. Okay, so I've got the... Every time you die in A3, you get bugged like this. You see how there's no audio? The only thing that fixes this is a relog, I think. Hard lesson? No, it's not a hard lesson. It's just... Every single lesson you could have learned in the malls you've already learned. Pretty much. It's not like, oh, I'm shocked. I was literally saying it before I died, so... I just gotta take my own advice and just... You know? Do the right thing and wait. But anyway, it's all good. It's fun to jump in either way. At least we jumped in, you know? This audio bug is so weird though. You can like partially hear the ambient sounds, but not really. I don't think it's gonna get fixed unless I relog. It might get fixed if I die, but I'm pretty sure it won't. Just the way the cookie crumbles, yeah. I should have logged in and waited at least a couple minutes. It's just really bad time with I should have been cognizant of the server reset too. Because you don't really have that much time in there. I had 2 gas mask filters, so it's like if I wait even extra time, makes it tougher. Just a shitty situation all around. Yeah, so we're on a timer in there. Well, let's go muck about in Vorkuta for a minute. I gotta get off pretty soon, but let's see what's going on in Vorkuta real quick. Oh, I saw your pictures on Discord. Damn, that's a nice, nice garage, man. Holy shit. Derringer? Yeah, the footsteps even sound weird with this bug. It's sort of an advantage though, because you can really hear players as opposed to like the wind blowing and stuff. NBC boots. $15 flawless classics. Wow. Nice. That's the guy with the Ford GT? Here you go, yeah, Ford GT, sweet, man. I want one of those. Big time. The weird thing about the Ford GT is like some ammo there. Looks like 308. Ford GTs when they came out in like the first few years, they weren't that sought after, and now all of a sudden, 1,000 rounds, they're way more valuable. They went up a lot in value. They're pulling in like $500,000 up. Some of the like heritage versions are almost $1 million or over, and then there's like the newer Ford GTs, but a lot of those cars that are manual from back then are going up in value. Any manuals from back then are, because people are realizing like those are real driver cars compared to nowadays. I mean, you got some really high performing cars, but they're not really driver's cars. You got like 12-speed automatic transmissions or Tiptronic or whatever. I'd rather drive a Ford GT, a fucking supercharged Ford GT. 6-speed. Man, there's some sweet Ford GTs out there. Yeah, they're so expensive now. And of course, everybody that owns them doesn't drive them. They just sit on them as like an investment. It's like, this thing's mint. Go drive the fucking thing, man. Go drive it. I can't drive it. It's gonna lose value. You know what I mean? It's that shitty part of car culture. A lot of these hypercars are the same way. Ferraris, Lamborghinis. All the nicest cars in the world never get driven. Now they buy them as investments. Trailer queens, yeah. That guy's got a garage full of trailer queens, man. Huh? Yeah, what did he do for a living? Someone's here. Oh fuck. Two guys. Oh! Wrong button. They got plate carriers and shit. Are they gonna go? Are they? What are they gonna do now? Are they dumb enough to climb the ladder? They're both on one side. If they're smart, they go on both sides.
Damn. Houdini.
Oh fuck! I'm getting sniped. Fuck. They got another sniper covering me. Now there's still one more guy sniping us. And where is he at? These guys just come and running. Zero strategy. They're probably just steamrolling people because they got plates and a couple of guns. There's another dude sniping though. We gotta be careful. I don't know where he is. Sounded pretty far off and suppressed, so. What's we got? Cooking setup. There he is. Still can't see him though. Shooting from in the school? Motherfucker! That was them who just died for sure. Where's the other one then? Jeez. That flash destroyed me. Shots from inside. Dude, so blind. That's scary as hell. I'm trying to get back to their shit. Where's this person? I think they're in the school. I gotta be careful. This other person just keeps moving around. No, I'm bugged right now. If you die in A3, your audio, the audio gets bugged, so I don't hear the ambient noise. It's actually like a pretty big advantage, to be fair, right now. Like I heard those footsteps far away, but there's nothing I can do. You have to relog to fix it, and there's a queue and shit. So I don't want to be bugged, but I am. If you die in A3, you get audio bugged like this. But hey, it is what it is, man. Trust me, I'm the last person to take like exploits and shit. But yeah, this one I can't help. The audio will kick in every now and then, like the ambient sound. But yeah, it's quite the advantage right now. I don't think it would have changed the outcome of those fights. And I would have heard that person either way. But, yeah. So this other guy's setting up on us somewhere. He's got a sniper. These racks are actually kind of devastating, man. They shred. Probably gonna hear him come running up again. Here he goes. Shit. Bushwookie. Got the garden hoe. I wonder where this other sniper is. They're all gonna try to get guns now. Judging by the fact he wasn't shot out here, let's go this way. Probably just kick it around Vorkuta for a little bit longer. This dude there. Got a pistol. 22. Should be very careful on this roof. Where's that dude with the garden hole? There he is. This fucking sniper, man. This other dude's been up there the whole time. He's still up there. That's the guy I've been thinking about. I got a bolt in my gut. Fuck. This ain't good. I think I had this plate. There's literally a bolt sticking out of my chest. I'm leaking. Is the bolt gone? Oh, fell out of my chest. We're slowly getting depleted here. They're just working away at us here. Ah, boy, oh boy. I'm leaking. Wait, where's the other guy? This is the other guy, right? What happened to he had a pistol. Ooh. There was a repeater. Do I have it on my back? Yes. Yeah, we're just gonna end up dying, but we'll see how long we can last. Yeah, I feel like that other guy stashed a pistol somewhere. It should be White House soon. Yeah, if I cared about surviving, I'd definitely leave. But I can't be on for much longer, so let's just hang around here for now. Till our eventual demise. These guys are just gonna keep running back. There's some pills in the thing outside, but this one guy's camping the city with a sniper. Yellow health. I don't want to risk it. What's going on, feline? Yeah, all these shirts are ruined. Again, we're probably just gonna mess around in town for a little bit longer. Not gonna worry too much about anything else. The little survival mini game. I wonder if it's the same guys that we just keep killing over and over. What's the dude on the roof there? Wouldn't surprise me. Where did we leave that backpack? Oh, there it is. This has got pills in it, right? There was a dude on this roof. Probably coming down on this side. Oh. He's running back to that building. Yeah, that sounds good. Neutralize. Ooh. 22 pistol. Oh, revolver. Go check that out. You play any Tarkov when you're not streaming? No, I don't actually play any games off stream. But I do love Tarkov, man. I haven't really been playing it though. I played a little bit of played like 1 or 2 days of the latest update. Are you doing some PvE? Yeah, I've never tried PvE. I saw some single player Tarkov and it looked interesting. You can like put a bunch of different mods on it. Do all kinds of stuff like that. Add a bunch of mods. caribou have been going hardcore since I spawned in. They won't shut up. Gotta eat that, man. Eat the caribou? Listen, I just need to get a bullet in the face here at this point. There's somebody close here with a gun. Oh, I doing log? Thought I heard someone running around. There's somebody around here, I just can't see him. I'll have to give our loot away at this point. Where's everybody at? Guys just fucking standing there, still miss him. I've got a present for you. Come down here. Come to me.
nothing,
Here.
man. Why are you trying to kill me?
Just take my stuff, dude. I gotta get off. I'm not gonna shoot you.
I don't care anyway. All I got is a knife.
Yeah, no, here. You can have my stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey, thank you, buddy.
no
I
problem.
really appreciate that, bro.
You gotta shoot me in the head though. You gotta make it
Knife
quick.
you? I've never got a knife kill though. Can I get knife you?
Make it clean. Damn, dude. That guy. As soon as I turned my back, he just started slicing. Huh? Then why'd you shoot me? Listen, dude, it's dangerous in town. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. At least we jumped into the orb. Kind of sucks dying how we died in A3, but I'd say pretty good today. Few good kills. Lots of good kills. Slaughtered some people in Vorkuta. You know. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back in a couple of days. Maybe 3 or 4 days, depending. And I'll probably be doing some late night stuff again, but we'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'll be off for a couple of days, and hopefully I catch you when I get back. You guys behave yourselves, all right? Have fun while I'm gone. I'll see you guys in a bit. Adios.